guys, welcome to Style Studios. I'm Meg Wickens and I'm here to bring you all things fashion. We're heading off to Mr. Start to film in Shoreditch because this episode's going to be all about men's fashion ahead of London Fashion Week next week. See you there. Hi guys, so I'm here today with the lovely Carl from Mr. Start and we're going to discuss the last 10 years of men's fashion and Mr. Start as a brand. So how did you get into fashion, Carl?
I studied at London College of Fashion and then I took a Saturday job here and then slowly worked my way up. I fell into the job rather than actually heading for a career in fashion. Yeah, it was completely accidental.
So it's super exciting. London Fashion Week's coming up. How are you guys prepping yourself?
Well, I think that you can prepare and prepare and prepare and then you have a look and you're actually not prepared whatsoever. So I think it's a case of you just got to trust that the 6 months that I've put into it and the 6 months that we've planned and thought about our concept and prepared what we're going to do is going to work. So it's just kind of eyes on the prize and just keep going. So
do you think menswear in general has actually become more like frivolous and out there?
Yeah, I think fashion was always kind of a women's thing, and because of the whole masculinity thing, men are a little bit more timid around fashion and kind of identifying their own style. But I think now, obviously, like with social media and the people that we see in pop culture, that's completely changed that. So that men are a lot more engaged in fashion, especially like the younger.
Yeah, completely.
The younger crowds, yeah.
And it kind of gives, I mean, social media gives them the opportunity to kind of showcase their own style and have their own say in fashion, which then they become someone in that fashion sphere and then the confidence grows.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's easier for them to meet people that identify with similar kind of trends and similar fashion cliques that you get. But I think just in general, it's becoming so much broader.
I'm super excited about the London Fashion Week show, so I guess I'll see you there.
You will do. I look forward to it.
I'm on the way to Men's London Fashion Week to see the Mr. Start catwalk. We're also going to do some behind the scenes, we've got some backstage passes, which is super exciting. Hey!
Oh my goodness, look who it is.
How are you?
I'm amazing, how are you?
Good, thank you. It is super warm in here. Are you all ready to go? All
Ready
together?
to go, ready professionally.
Let's go!
Let's do this.
So what inspired you to get into the fashion industry?
Oh, I think I was inspired when I was a teenager, because when we were kids, young teenagers, fashion was really what we cared about. Fashion,
Really?
film, music, and girls, of course.
Girls, of course.
Inspirations behind the tones you're using.
Yeah, so this stripe story here that we've got just here, this is linked to deck chair fabric. So we use a lot of deck chair fabric and no other designer uses deck chair fabric. It's from a certain mill. So this is one of them. Again, we've got like your pleat pants, little cinches at the side, and then you've also got, again, another 50s style shirt.
So we've been to London Fashion Week today and it was absolutely amazing. We've seen the Mr. Start show, we've seen some really fashionable people, we've spoken to some designers.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, there's many collections in there that I would wear myself, and it's been awesome, honestly. What's your favourite so far?
That maroon suit, Mr. Start fashion show when it came out, unreal. But
Absolutely.
we have no time for speaking, we've got to get back to the studio.
Let's do it.
Come on. There was someone there in a plastic bag. I saw someone was rocking a bin bag.
saw that too.
There was someone
I
there.
actually spoke with that person.
Did you? Was it your friend?
Yeah.
Of course it was. Like, all in leather and then a plastic bag.
Exactly. Amazing combo, right? People just looking at us like, who are these superheroes?
And then there was another woman that had a denim jacket on that was the same size as her,
Wow.
backwards, with a belt round. And I was like,
No, I did not see
how?
that. That
Did you
was
not see that?
not at all. Wow.
But she looked really cool. And I
She
was like,
pulled it
you are
off.
working
She killed
that.
it. There
Yeah.
you go. That's
That
what
is the
matters.
thing. You have to have the confidence to wear these things. I was like,
Exactly.
the most out there I was going was metallic boots. And I was like, I'm going to own these metallic boots. I'm going to walk around like I own this place. And that's what everyone does. How do you think fashion is going to be changing in the next 10 years? Like, what do you predict is going to happen with trends and things?
I think the trends are always going to evolve. They always have. I feel like there's a massive surge of just, street style like designers who are very powerful in their designs in terms of the fact that they have the influence of the youth, and the youth culture now, like globally, like New York, London, Paris, wherever, it's just so like the youth have fashion like in a nutshell. Like it's so crazy. It's almost like they influence everything without even having to say much.
Yeah.
And again, it's through social media. On that same note, I do feel as though fashion will always progress. I think it's progressed now.
So it progresses, but do you think it gets recycled every so often? It comes back round, doesn't it? And then with a little tweak. And
Yeah, I feel like again the '90s will always be like an era where fashion just has to just always be recycled, regardless of wherever what stage we are. When we're like in our 60s and 50s or whatever, we'll always look back at the '90s as an era where fashion and music and arts will always be appreciated, regardless of whatever era it is, and reused again.